Let it thicken up. I'm done. I left a mess on the stove. Yeah. Rare. It looks kind of runny. It's soup. It's supposed to be runny. It's mashed potatoes with chicken soup. Chicken soup and mashed potatoes. Extremely hot. I can eat this like in the fourth quarter. This is third quarter. That's halftime. So I'm cooking lunch. It's halftime. The Rams are up 24-10. Good game. Steelers big victory. Hey. I got mashed potatoes and chicken noodle soup in the same pan. And potatoes don't belong in chicken noodle. They don't. Restarting my show. I just sat and did 3-hour show. Denver can save the day with the Rams win. You'd be lucky to escape Vegas. I'm totally lit, bro. I can't, no chill. I ain't going to bed. I need to get these scores before I go. I might sleep through the Chiefs game. But I want every moment of this Rams game is Jacoby Brissett. Brissett is one of those guys that never throws an interception. So the Arizona will be playing mistake-free today, but Brissett still gives up the sack. He's still Mr. Free. Come sack me. Come sack me these potatoes. I don't want to melt my fork. Use the soup to make potatoes. That's way too hot, man. This shit's way sweating on my face. Back to the football though. Rams at half. The Denver is probably pulling ahead in the second quarter. Denver half. They're in the third. They're in the 5 minutes left in the third. The Packers up 11. There's only 3 games. We'll be so hard following 3 games at the same. It's way too hot. And these games are kind of the booty games. Puka, big game, 136 yards. Adams, 2 out of 4. 16 yards on his first 2 catches. 16 yards for Devontae Adams on his first 2 catches. Not very good. I think he had more catches after that. Look at the box score for the Rams. Mike Tomlin press conference today. I listened to it. He was happy, total team effort. He was kind of a little scared that his linebackers were going down with a. Who's that linebacker that went out? The Pittsburgh got. I got my smokes. Pittsburgh had got the injuries. I'm smoking on that Pittsburgh injury. They still got to show up. The only guy you want to see is Cam Hayward go down. Down goes Cam. I won't hear any complaints from the Steelers now. They're in first place. The Bears should be complaining. But they're lucky they're a 9-1 team. Pulled out to the home field advantage. Tonight, the Rams will be in home field advantage with the 10 win and the tiebreaker on the Seahawks, who have 10 wins. So Cincinnati lost, but it was they beat the 5.5. The spread was 5.5, right? So they won by 4. They lost by 4 or 5. They didn't lose by 6. They beat the spread. Buffalo lost. They got the win, but they lost against the spread. This Denver game, apparently, you're still looking at it. The least interesting team in football. They deserve. America has been overexposed to the Broncos. Even though it's been 10 years since they've had a playoff win. No playoff wins in 10 years. They wanted to fire Tomlin when Tebow beat them. The Mile High Miracle. And then they lost to the Browns. It's a sad era for the Steelers. Playoff historians. The Steelers playoff Wikipedia page. Everybody wants their Wikipedia page updated. Rams. Who gets the ball back? I'm thinking the Rams will probably get the ball back. I didn't see who won the coin flip. I could eat if my food wasn't so, I'd just eat it and go to sleep. Denver is looking for their 10th Super Bowl. Has Denver played in 9 Super Bowls? They played in 8 Super Bowls. They're looking for their 9th opponent. They only won 3. They're gonna. They beat the Packers, the Falcons, the Panthers. They've never rematched anybody in the Super Bowl. The Broncos don't belong in the Super Bowl unless it's a unique opponent they've never played. So, according to the current playoff bracket, Broncos should still only play a team they've never seen. So, they shouldn't play the Seahawks. Broncos Bears would be good. Broncos Eagles would be good. Broncos Tampa would be good, but no rematch on the Packers. Broncos Niners would be a rematch, so we don't want a rematch of Broncos Niners. Broncos Bears would be a first time. Broncos Buccaneers would be a first time. Broncos Eagles would be a first time. That's what we want. You don't want to see Broncos play somebody they've already played. It'd be a waste of a Broncos Super Bowl. They think Broncos Cowboys, they've already done that. They don't need to replay Super Bowl 11. Super Bowl 12. That was Super Bowl 12. 12 has a funny logo. I'm just tabbing back and forth between 3 pages, not really looking at anything, just mumbling. Stir the potatoes, Ted. I want to sit in bed and hug my potatoes and get all hello warm. Potatoes gonna put me to sleep. No, this is not the strongest tasting. I go for the bland potatoes. I'm gonna use different. This is just regular herb flavor potatoes. Almost nothing extra. It's not like cheddar cheese instant potatoes. Good. I don't want to overdo it with. My new regular, it only costs like $3.50 to make this, to make all these potatoes. $3.50. $2.09 for the soup and $1.50 for the potatoes, plus nothing. What is it? 800 calories, and I'm washing it down with Venom. Still just, I want to eat big gulp. I'm gonna gulp down my potatoes. I'll be sleeping my ass off after I eat all of this. I'll wake up. Earliest would be 9 o'clock. If I fall asleep, this game's gonna be over at 4. The next game starts at 5:20. The Rams have the ball. It's 2nd and 1 at the Arizona 34. They're already in field goal range. They have to let them score so you can run the ball up. I was worried it would be runny, but just let the potatoes thicken up because it's still powdery at the top. So much food. Where did I get all this food? Shit. Warm food, that's for rich people. I'm wealthy. Rams are given 20. And the field goal is good. No good. The field goal is no good. Jacoby Brissett will come back at midfield. This is a Jacoby Brissett showcase. He's 13 of 18. Matthew was 14 of 18. We're taunting Jacoby in that cards. Stay in this game so we can run the score up. Not trash time. We don't want trash time with Come on, Arizona. Add validity to our statistics. What happened today? J.J. McCarthy went crazy. It's like Washington let him do it. It's like, all right, J.J., go out there. Make sure you're back next year, you know. Now you have the he becomes. Ooh la la! How high Rams again? I missed. You said you guys all said so much. What are you talking about, Willis?
1843 1 and at 10-330-3 Denver can save the day with the Rams win. 10-330-3 chicken noodles is the shit. At 10-330-3 way hot.
The Rams failed to score. Come on, what's Jacoby gonna do? Waiting on Jacoby. What's going on? Did the Rams still have the ball? Was there a penalty on the kick? I'm not seeing things that said the field goal was no good. Second guess what I'm looking at. It's 3rd and goal in the Arizona 6. 96.5% chance. Who needs it? Devontae Adams, 30. They say he's unstoppable from like the 6-yard line. Do that hop step where you don't know which direction he's going. Use your defensive back reset set, and we get Colby Parkinson, tight end, number 58. Extra point's good. 21-point lead. Nobody's gonna pull ahead. You can't get a definitive win. There's nobody can clinch. Almost nobody's gonna get eliminated today. I think only the Browns got eliminated. The Dolphins are still in the playoff hunt. The 6 and 7 Dolphins are in the playoff hunt. Is everybody not respected Florida enough? Tampa Bay. I'm so sick of Tampa in the playoffs. Can somebody else get in the playoffs besides Tampa Bay? And I mean Jacksonville or Miami. Somebody else from Florida, like Jacksonville or Miami. Can they get in the playoffs? Jacksonville, okay, yeah, Jacksonville's going to get there this year because the Colts. I still haven't seen that injury, so let's see, Colts injury. I'm now looking for the Daniel Jones injury. I'm going to watch the short. He drops back to the 3rd. What kind of fuck? Who throws a football like that, dude? Look at his legs. Dude, that footwork, bro. Dude, that's not how you. Dude, who's this guy's quarterback coach? Daniel Jones. He destroyed his own leg without being touched. He destroyed his own legs without being touched. What a fucking fool. There better be some fake injury I mean,
they are going to be all right.
maybe NFL doctors are not the best, and they're completely wrong.
On this
With
road
that,
trip, even without
a lot of the times they are. Everybody keeps coming back after concussions and.
and they went out and did it. And now, fast forwarding to today, you are going to get some of those guys back. You are going to have
Arizona gets the touchback. They're trailing with 10 minutes left in the third.
a building in the United Center in
Like, you know, thinking about those potatoes, like that 800 calories of carbohydrates.
Now to not steal a game, but go ahead and win a game, win a back-to-back, and you feel very different coming back home with 4 days of rest than you would have at the beginning of this road trip. That to me is why the NBA is.
I saw the Rams have 2 sacks.
And it demands your attention at all times because someone like Pat Spencer, he may not be a factor when
Probably end the game with 4 sacks.
in the way that he's playing right now, obviously, because he's probably not going to be playing 30
Myles Garrett had 1 sack today.
but he is an important piece of the story of this season right now. And it's all because of him and his work and the things that he has done to grab the
I'm not going to do a show. I guarantee you I'm sleeping through that Chiefs game.
and to more importantly, grab the attention of his teammates that he deserves to be known as that MFer. And
Incompletion, Jacoby Brissett, incomplete first down. It's 2nd and 10 at the Arizona 35.
Where we found a really good groove, played good two-way basketball, and obviously the last game was a gut punch. You know, the OKC one we played well. They hit a few shots down the stretch, but
As long as I just don't want to see Stafford throw any interceptions.
see the guys respond.
I'm happy Joe Burrow lost. Buffalo,
Without so many of our guys, it's just a game.
they're about to not make the playoffs. They
He's a guy that
somebody in New York has to make the playoffs.
every night.
Both teams in Pennsylvania will make the playoffs. 1 team from Florida,
I think every guy on
3 teams from California give us the best chances.
threat that he brings that
You can worry about your 1 team from fucking nowhere like Denver. No, they're not gonna. You better be like a team from a state that has a lot of teams. Those are the teams that deserve to win.
creates really good possessions. Even when we don't score, the possessions feel good when he's out there. And it's just fun watching, a guy.
California or Pennsylvania should be in the Super Bowl. I mean, honestly, it should be the Eagles, Steelers, Rams,
Grab it by the neck, I mean,
49ers, or Chargers. Those are the best case scenario
he loves to play. His teammates love
is Pennsylvania versus California.
when you see something like that happen. We've seen the competitiveness. We've seen what a good player he is in the past couple of years, but he's really improved his jump shot. I mean, that's the big thing. He's last year he would turn down a lot of threes, drive in, shoot a lot of floaters, and he's never going to be Steph, but he's a threat out there, and that's what it takes. You have to be able
Remember the potatoes, Ted?
defense out.
They're not all steamy anymore.
That we're getting with him on the floor is way better than it was.
Steam is inside.
I think the other thing is that his coach realized that Pat is that up. I think that became clear.
it's become clear to all that Pat is that MFer.
Okay, the Rams need to go 84 yards.
He said it again in Cleveland. He was alive, and the entire team has adopted it.
They've already scored in this quarter. They could have a 10-minute drive and score in the first minute of the fourth.
Communications with the Warriors and says, Raymond, I gotta call Pat his name. He's that MFer. And obviously,
I expect the Rams to run the clock out. They run 10 plays.
careful about the FCC violations, but Pat is that dude.
They could have
Putting everyone on notice that
long possession here.
part of this team.
They're not in a rush to score. They have 86 yards to work with.
I hope that he can continue to play that way tonight because I think if he does, they're going to beat the Bulls. This is a team that, again, has not been playing great basketball. And as much as
Glasses
the Warriors
on,
have been
glasses
maybe up
off.
and down squad that it feels like every time you figure something out, then they
Food's better than no food.
the Chicago Bulls are a team
St. Louis will be back. Nobody knows what St. Louis is. It's such a small-time city.
this year, but they are 6-4 at home.
Too small for the NFL.
Back-to-back home games to arguably
It's just too bad.
the Indiana Pacers and the Brooklyn Nets.
It's just too bad.
Both of those games, by the way, were not particularly close. So
I'm gonna expand the league by
the Warriors should get
adding two teams in Chicago.
as a Pat Spencer. One of the reasons is because they're playing the Chicago Bulls. And another reason is because of tonight's injury report.
Already decided what cities will get two teams.
The injured workers get their lives back for over 40 years. For more information, visit boxerlaw.com. And that's because it looks like Jimmy Butler's going to play tonight, Seth Curry's going to play tonight, Anthony Melton is going to play tonight. So they get 3 rotation players, obviously a couple of starters.
If you had two teams, you should still have two teams.
Seth Curry remains out, Draymond Green remains out, Al Horford remains out for the Warriors. Meanwhile, on the Chicago Bulls side, a couple of pieces.
That's what I believe. So we're going to put a team in Chicago.
Adductor and Isaac Okoro remains out with the left lumbar injury. Ayo Dosunmu
St. Louis
is
only had
questionable
one
right now.
team.
Zach Collins looked like that he's going to play. Had a fracture in his hand. But
At a time.
So the Bulls are as close to, I'll say close to full strength, but they'll have a couple of their guys out there.
But I'm not that interested. I'm vegging out.
Might have the rise on come the trade deadline, and that is Kobe
I'm
White,
vegging out.
who has always just kind of been in the eyes of a lot of Warriors fans. Josh
Potatoes, the gas station veggie.
Vucevic is also another name that's been tossed around Warriors trade rumors in years past.
Everybody wants to send me powdered soup.
Do business
I
with
want powdered potatoes.
And then, so Chicago's going to be getting Dosunmu hopefully back today. But if not, it's a team that they score, they play fast, and that might be the one thing that the Warriors may be a bit vulnerable to, which is if the Chicago Bulls can get hot, the Warriors did win yesterday. They've also failed to score 100 points in back-to-back games.
The Rams are now running the ball.
In the year 2025, because you got
It's
a
a
record on most nights.
3-play, 20-yard, 1 minute and 13-second drive. 7:54 left in the third.
Scoring 100 points. Jimmy Butler should help.
We're going to run the clock out.
Anthony Melton should help. But the Warriors' key to victory tonight to me is going to be holding the Bulls to, roughly
Get your snap counts up.
5, which is an area they've kind of been around the last 5 or 6 games.
I don't eat mushrooms
Indiana, 140,
anymore.
the loss to Brooklyn, 101, also a loss at Indiana. So this is a Bulls team that has been hit or miss, and offensively, if they don't have it going, it's very difficult.
St. Louis should
They're also not a great defensive team, and you hope
have like Pokemon tournaments.
that as opposed to a team like Cleveland, which
You should get into
is
esports.
a good defensive squad. And even I would say the Sixers are a more
Henry Truman was from St. Louis.
So
Yeah.
again, that's your injury report. The Warriors should be getting Jimmy Butler back tonight. Anthony Melton, Seth Curry, some pieces they did not have yesterday. And this is quickly
A lot of World War II.
they can go for. And it's going to be really interesting for me to see
The President
how Pat
Truman,
Spencer plays with
16 years,
one of the things
spent
that
most of his time in St.
Spencer
Louis before he was president.
the last 2 games, it's been the Pat Spencer show. And
He desegregated the army because
he doesn't back down from guys.
of what he saw in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't fit for the rest of the world to see.
Because I think that Jimmy Butler is a guy who, it doesn't matter if you're the best player, if you're making 100
It's 4th and
million dollars
1.
a year, or if you're making league minimum in the last half of the team. If you're a winner,
The Rams took 2:34 off the clock on a 5-play. They get the first down with a 1-yard run. They go for it on 4th. Now it's a 5-play, 23-yard. There'll be about 3 minutes off the clock. There'll be 6 minutes left in the third after the next play. They are not at midfield. They have 60 yards to go. Six minutes, 60 yards. You get about 1 minute every 10 yards every 1 minute. The Rams are averaging 9 yards a play. Matthew Stafford has 233 yards on 25 passes. Very nice. Still not a 10-yard average. Rams are running. not losing yardage
And that to me is
going
one of the
forward.
reasons why they went 2-3 during that homestand. But now there's more juice.
Matthew Stafford, 12-yard pass, keeps the clock running.
Maybe having a bit of a Midwest swing, maybe having some of the pressure off.
3 minutes and 23 seconds off the clock.
The way the Warriors been playing as of late has allowed them to kind of find something. But I just think that that's
Now it's an incomplete, stops the clock for the 4-minute drive. 5:06 left. Like I said, they started with 9 minutes. They burned off 4 minutes.
easier to make a living as a basketball player as opposed to a lacrosse player. But he loves basketball. That's his first love. And to see a dude who loves the game, has clearly worked hard over a long period of time, because he's 29 years old, to get his game to the place where he can make an impact. He's taken every single step slowly. Nothing has been given. Everything has been earned.
Good food.
And even if last night is, kind of the apex of his professional basketball life, I don't think it is. I think he's got more in store to help his team. That kind of moment is one where you just have to be watching the game and you're left with a smile on your face. That's what hurts so much, honestly, about the Sixers.
Empty houses everywhere.
The Warriors to win that game because the Pat Spencers, the DeSantoses, the guys, the back end of the roster helped them get back into that game and win that game.
It's 3rd and 6. It's 4th and 6. It's 4 minutes and 41 seconds off the clock. 4:26 left on the clock. They've burned off half of the clock. They're not in field goal range. It's 4th and 6. What do you do on the 45? What do the Rams do? 4th and 6 on the 45. Too far to kick it. Big chunky chicken. Not bad. This is Campbell's chunky chicken, not stringy chicken. I ate most of it. Do I need to lick the pan? Do I need to get fatten up, Ted? Fatten up.
Continue to let the world know just who this guy is, because he's had a few games of Warriors fans.
Punt. What are they going to do? I don't know. They haven't.
There is a very real possibility that Pat Spencer will be the story of the NBA heading into Monday. I'm dead serious, because this
I see an incompletion by Stafford to Puka Nacua. Was that the 4th down play? And there's now they went for it. No, here's the punt. The punt. They went for the punt. Offensive holding, 10 yards, enforced to the. Arizona has the ball. They need 90 yards. Looks like the Cardinals will be shut out in the 3rd quarter. And the Rams will have good position to start the 4th. Where's that finger been? As far as I can reach. Hit the vape. Ooh, okay. Wow, there's a lot in there. That's from last month. I'm still smoking last month's. I haven't even hooked up this month. It's the goddamn 7th. I haven't hooked up. Wow. But I still went out and I picked up, the things, the chargers. I went to the dispensary and dropped $15, but not on cartridges. Still going through last month's supply. Denver score update. Don't give a shit. Who does? Chiefs fans, can the Chiefs still win the West? I don't think so. That a boy.
Term life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak to Big Lou at 800
Defensive holding.
2013, 800-444-2013, or visit BigLou.com. Remember, Big Lou's like you.
99.1% chance. Rams win.
So what are you reading?
I'm checking out the ratings on the new
Denver's up 21-7, 4th and 1 at the Las Vegas 13.
Of course, just like last year. What about those new high dynamic range TVs?
Green Bay is
scores of all, but their prices are really high.
pushing to score.
Yeah, their prices were about the same.
Well, there's
Chicago stuck at 11 points. Green Bay at 21. Gonna go ahead.
video only. Check out the ratings on TV stores.
These Bears are riding an all-time high. They can't.
So if you want the best deal,
They can only pretend to they're the Packers for so long that the Packers are going to come around and say we're the Packers.
you won't find beauty stores with refrigerators or microwaves, but you will find the best deals on top-rated TVs, soundbars, and monitors. Shop around. Just make sure you visit video only, because if you don't, Union City, Dublin, and San Rafael.
Hi, I'm Andy, your friend and jeweler at Chain Company.
Jacoby Brissett, short left for 4 yards.
Every piece of fine jewelry at Chain Company.
You want to get that that interception from Jacoby. He's like the all-time
Pearl necklaces, diamond studs,
lowest interception percentage.
We know you can get your holiday gifts anywhere these days. Everyone's gift was crafted by master jewelers.
Interceptions mean you have to pay a bunch of defensive backs.
All of our fine jewelry begins with a vision.
You don't want to pay people off their performance.
Our high quality standards.
Performance-based pay lets your opponent decide who you're going to pay. Like, you attack the weak side of the defense. You let the weak side beat you, then your opponent is paying their weak side of their defense to, and the strong side doesn't get paid. You want your you want to affect how they pay your like Rod Woodson was the most overpaid player probably of all time because he got all the trash time interceptions. Nobody else, he's sucking up money from people who actually could have done better. Getting the most out of Rob Woodson wasn't worth it. They thought they had the next Deion Sanders. He wasn't worth half of the money of Deion Sanders. Now we're getting into deep thoughts about deliberately letting your opponent look good. See, the Bengals usually let Lamar Jackson look good, and now the Ravens can't get rid of Jackson. We want them to field, because we turn Jackson on and off. When we want to beat Jackson, we beat Jackson. When we want everybody to pay, let Jackson run the team. But I would trade Joe Burrow for Jackson. That's never going to happen. It'd be better if they were on the same team. Even more crazy talk. See, you know what makes Lamar Jackson's dick hard? Playing with Joe Burrow. Yep. Jackson didn't want Derrick Henry. Jackson wants to line up behind Joe Burrow as a running back. Yeah, see, the Bengals can't win without a real running back, so we should get Lamar Jackson to run the ball for Bro. Basically, have two quarterbacks. We'll be the first team with two quarterbacks. That'd be the greatest offense of all time. Would be Lamar Jackson playing running back with Joe Burrow. Okay, now the Rams have the ball at the 39. They need 61 yards. Matthew could hit 300 yards this drive. He's at 245. There's 55 to hit 300. 61 available on the field. Kyron Williams at 84. He could hit 150. The greatest show on turf is the Rams. But it was it the Rams? It just became the Rams by the time, because all the other shows on turf choked. Like there was other shows, and there's still not a lot of shows on turf. And this game is on turf. They're playing indoors at State Farm on turf. The Rams won a playoff game here last year versus the Vikings because the Fires moved the game from when the National Guard came in to save my neighborhood in LA 6 months before Trump sent the same guard back in. They were already in. And the Rams' greatest show on turf just happened to be the only good show on turf because none of the other shows on turf were good. The barrier for turf shows was kind of low. Maybe it's always been hard to beat the Houston Oilers at the Astrodome, but they would choke in the playoffs. They would still choke it out in the playoffs. And they played there at 10 years, 15 years, maybe 21 years. I don't know how long they played in the Astrodome. Then you get to the Saints. Okay, the Saints play on turf. Are they good? No, they're not good. Do they win at home? No, they don't win at home. Then you get to maybe the Colts. The Colts have won a lot of games at home, but they did it 2006 after Peyton Manning choked a bunch of times, and the Rams went to 2 Super Bowls. He got to 1. He beat the Bears. His next run, it was a very smart move. Beat the Bears. Piss everybody off, Peyton. And then you go down and Peyton loses to the Saints. Okay? Well, the 49er, the 99 Rams had a week 2 bye, I think. So they didn't play week 3 was their second game. So nobody even knew what they were doing. Like the schedule was like 20% over by the time the Rams got their third win in '99. Yeah, if you rank all the indoor, I would put the '99 Rams as the best indoor football show, and then maybe the '90 Colts. Because if you didn't watch the Colts in 90, 91, 93, catching up now doesn't mean, they all suck. They all choke out in the playoffs. So the 90 Colts were really good indoor show. And then you get the Saints, who've always been indoor, but nobody actually wants to watch the Saints at a home game. The Saints are playing a home game in the regular season. There's absolutely no hype. They'd rather watch the Junkyard Dog wrestle at the Superdome. Now that the Rams just punted, Denver's up 17. Chicago's down 7, 4th and 7 at the Green Bay 27. They're probably going to kick. We're waiting on a Bears kick. Arizona has the ball back. Jacoby Brissett was coming out to go for his 24th attempt. Matthew Stafford has thrown 30 balls and 21 completions. I think they said McBride is leading the league in receptions. So Burkett has to hit his tight end. Just to it's his job to throw to the tight end. Teddy Bridgewater probably didn't play today, but he should have. Teddy would have beat the Saints. And this is a wild take. I just want to say my name, Teddy. Teddy Bridgewater, Baker Mayfield backup. I'm looking at the box scores just to make sure. Did he play? Teddy Bridgewater did not play. Andy Dalton did not play because the Panthers did not play. Who were the other big backups? Joe Flacco didn't get put in. The 99 Rams giving me 20, but I wouldn't bet the 99 Rams giving me 20. I thought, honestly, there was should have been the 99 Dolphins, right? Didn't they get screwed? Nine and 7. Playoffs, they lost to the Jaguars. They're dead right over now. O.J. McDuffie. Dan Marino. They still had Dan Marino, man. We didn't want to play the Titans. It would have been Dolphins and Rams would have been a better Super Bowl. Yeah. But the Titans made it through that year. Some jerk-ass teams. Don't feel sorry for the Titans. Expansion-ass team. They don't belong in the NFL. Take their team. They could move the Titans. I tell you what, you would move the Titans to St. Louis. Wouldn't you like that? Would make you happy? There you go. You can have the Titans. Because you lost that. Because you beat them in the Super Bowl. Now they owe you. That's right. They owe you. The Titans owe you, man. They got something that belongs to you. They still actually have a football team. Oh! Whoa! The Rams play in my town, my city. Yeah, I mean, if St. Louis needs a football team, you could ask the Titans. Give it up. Or you build your own stadium. Or ooh. Tyler Slough. You missed Derek Carr? No. You'll take the Cardinals. Fine, take the Phoenix Cardinals back. The Mafia is out there in Arizona. The 49ers don't want to play in St. Louis. The 49ers haven't won a Super Bowl since the Rams went to St. Louis. And they won't. They won't. I did watch the St. Louis Cardinals back in the 80s, so I remember before they were in Arizona. In the middle of nowhere, where we have to. St. Louis just doesn't have. It's just podunk. It's not the river. There shouldn't even be a stop on the river. I don't know why the Mississippi just keep going. It just keep right past. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nakua, 31 yards. Puka has 167 yards, and it's trash time. Dude, it's trash time. Sad. Biggest blowout, though. Am I going to make it an hour? Highlight to award tight end Zach effort. They say Oakland doesn't even have enough hotels to qualify for a single Monday Night Football game. The secret is how many hotels you got. You're right. And St. Louis you need more than just a stadium. If you built a stadium, you could probably host expeditions. Great place for No, it's St. Louis. Just they're not needed. They're obsolete. There is. I can't invest. I couldn't send anybody there. You're lucky you got hockey, and baseball. You don't need to fuck around with football. It's only 10 games a year. You're gonna play so few games. It's not even worth your time. Like 10 home games a year. Maybe when we get 40 teams, but as we expand the next 2 teams, if we add 2 or 4 teams, I think there should be two teams in Chicago, maybe even Oakland or Oakland, because there should be 2 teams in San Francisco actually. Even the Chargers could move over to Vegas, and then the Raiders could come back to San Francisco, or then you mess with the Broncos Cardinals preseason week 3 tradition that happens every year. Yeah, you got like 180 games a year. Adding 10 more isn't worth it. You can build a esports stadium. You could actually do something cool instead of just the NFL doesn't want anything to do with you. We gave you $500 million. Unless you pay all the money back. You're gonna take the Bengals, maybe even the Bengals could come because of the least valuable team. The Bengals are probably the only team that can leave Cincinnati eventually. And you might get a reservation, like the Bengals will say, we'll be there in 6 years. I'm going to find out way ahead of time. It'll take you a long time to get ready for 10 Bengal games. Ooh. In the middle, the worst time of year, which is a bad time to be in St. Louis. Probably the worst time to have people, naive NFL fans, coming into town for a once every 8-year rotation. Like, okay, so you're going to wait 8 years you're going to play 10 games a year, wait 8 years to play like the Steelers once? Is that really worth it? It's not. You're so low on the rotation. You don't exist in the rotation. Except in the old Every edition of Madden on PlayStation still has has the St. Louis Rams, and the GameCube is all St. Louis Rams. Xbox 360 is like fucking some St. Louis Rams. That's the only place you got. That's the best place to be. You got good stats. Some Madden 2000, you have good stats. That's about the original Madden 2000. You can't complain. You had the 99 statistically in the game. What are you going to do? You're going to have. You want to have some team that's not 99. You'd be inferior product. The St. Louis had one of the best teams of all time in football. They don't need to do it again unless like there's an earthquake and nobody's gonna want to come play in your wherever you got. Okay, there's empty stadiums that are way better. Okay, go play in goddamn wherever Alabama. I'd rather see LSU use their nice stadium. You have to have the nice to compete with the top. You'll be competing with the bottom 5% of the audience expectations. So the competing is nearly impossible. You'll be like FedEx Field. You wish you were looking at Baltimore, Maryland. Landover, Maryland, like you think you could even be just make the Blues games better. Focus on you got your other 150 games a year. So. And I've already seen Pasadena. Nobody even wants to play in the Rose Bowl, let alone St. Louis. My city has become obsolete. We still have college football round 2 playoff this year. Let me double check. Who is in the Rose Bowl? Because the bowl games were announced today. They announced the seedings, but they didn't. Let's see. Okay, I see it. There it is. The 8-9 Indiana versus guaranteed the best. The Rose Bowl has Indiana. Can you believe that? No matter who won, you have to play in my town. And that's just college. I mean, who do I think will win? Indiana in the Rose Bowl versus they don't know yet, the 8-9 seed. Well, who's the 8-9 seed? I don't know off the top. This is going to be the one. Show the 8-9 seed. Who's it? Oklahoma and Alabama. Well, Alabama lost in the Rose Bowl last year with Nick Saban, and so Oklahoma. But when you look at the bracket, it doesn't say what bowl. We should be getting Ohio State versus Miami. We're getting butt fucked. They butt fucked us. So they bring some loser ass Indiana into Pasadena. That's what it was all about. They don't even know how they get lost on the way here. Very nice game, though. I mean, I'm impressed that it magically just falls into my hometown. And while you worry about, like everybody else worries about, we used to have it. No. Only Pasadena has it. the guaranteed #1 seed in the playoffs. National championship game every 4 years. So there's no national. There could be 2 games a year in the Rose Bowl, but that's not this year. They needed. It's a dump. It's a complete dump. You wouldn't even enjoy it if you went. You'd be like, God damn it. This stadium sucks. I think the Angels have a nicer stadium. I'm not even going to compare it to Dodger Stadium. Yeah, Dodger Stadium is also nicer than the Rose Bowl. Now the Coliseum is the booty hole stadium. The Coliseum is basically the same as the Rose Bowl. LA touchdown. They hit 45. Do you think the Rams can hit 50? Can the Rams hit 50? When was the Rams last 49ers Super Bowl 29? January 29th. Isn't that funny? They scored. It was a Super Bowl 29, January 29th. They scored 48. And it was in Miami. Michael Irvin really wanted to win Super Bowl 29 because it was in Miami. He's from, and he got screwed. And it was on January 29th. 95. The Rams scored 45. So there's 13 minutes left. It's nearly impossible to score 50. All I want to see is somebody score 50 points. Put up a real score. Okay, because every day in college, people are scoring 50 in football. So, the Trojans had a 66-point game this year, which is more than most teams got to. I bet Indiana never scored 66 points in a game. Who the hell wants to go watch the damn tape? We won a bunch of low-scoring games. But Matthew with 3 TDs. Puka. Who is the backup? Who is this guy? Blake Corum goes wild today. Rams running back from Michigan. Scores 41-10, I think. 45-10. Nobody's hurt. You see all the Steelers getting, Tomlin getting worried about his linebackers. Okay, the Cardinals have a 6-play, 25-yard drive. It took 1:34 off the clock. They're at the 40-yard line. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing, so they could any incomplete. Jacoby has thrown it in this game. I see this. Jacoby has an interception. Are they actually going to cover the 20? I think they're covering third. They're covering by 35 right now. Matthew Stafford is a fountain of youth. Puka Nacua plays like a 10-year vet. Cardinals have an 8-play, 45-yard drive. 2:04 off the clock, 11:42 left. If the Rams get the ball back, they'll probably be taking the foot off the gas. Usually it's hard. You never see anybody score over 50. So Rams have 45. I should go to sleep. But we'll see the possession. We'll see what they do. I think we could see the pick six. Super Bowl 29 was an embarrassment. It was a celebration of individuals padding their stats. Jerry Rice and Steve Young were the only people playing that day. Just shattering the single game Super Bowl. It really means nothing to just take all the highlights. They cut Ed McCaffrey basically because of that game. Honestly, Ed McCaffrey should have played in that game. So I'll be conscious of other 49ers on the roster that got screwed. Christian McCaffrey's dad basically was screwed over by Jerry Rice. Because Jerry Rice didn't want to come. Let the backups play. Oh, I thought we're up 30. I need another touchdown. It's like the WNBA. Touchdown pass. The Rams will get the ball with 11 minutes left, and they'll probably have 6 minute. These other games competitive? Is there a competitive game? The Bears and Green Packers are tied. What? Let's go Bears. Bear down. Bear down to victory. Bear down. Let's go Bears. Caitlin Clark. The biggest name is Miles McKenzie, the nerd from Metroid 4. I'm Miles McKenzie. I'll upgrade your suit for Samus. Samus can't talk. You gave Samus no voice lines. Miles McKenzie is geek. But who is Kate? Caitlin Clark is the girl in Indiana. Let her play a couple years. You had to let them play. When she's done, the Bears scored a touchdown. Hit the vape, Ted. Okay, now it's a kickoff. The Bears have a touchback at the 35-yard, so they need 65 yards for a TD or 32 yards to get in kicking goal range. Caitlin Clark doesn't look like she's that good to me. I wouldn't draft her or nothing. Not the least spectacular player. She has fans. The type of, there's a million girls named Caitlin Clark. Those like the two, a dime a dozen. Like I feel like I should have been with her in high school. I think everybody was. She's not even. She's a midget, so She's a great midget hope. You know, who cares? I mean, honestly, who cares? Who cares about? I know it's big on the radio. They were complaining about it 2 years ago. That's 3 years ago. Indiana. Oh yeah, Indiana people. If you're any good at basketball, the Lakers are going to call you. And I don't see Caitlin coming to even have a workout. She's never even Oh, they do what? It's amazing how physical basketball actually is. They barely let you play it. As when I was a kid, they just call offensive fouls on everything. Not even just under carrying over, doing any. I only didn't get to play competitive basketball. Okay. I always play basketball in my spare time. Yeah, I know who Caitlin Clarkson is. Plays for Indiana. Maybe she played for Iowa. She went to the same school that Brock Purdy went to, right? That's one of the reasons San Francisco wants to have broadcast rights in Iowa, because they don't usually get the 49er game in Iowa. Illegal shift, 2nd and 4. Penalty on LA. Illegal shift, 5 yards. Forced it. 2nd and 14. This drive is a 1 play, minus 4 yards. Two-yard run on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 12 Rams. But I should be looking at the Packers. It's tied game. Timeout, Green Bay at the 33-yard line with 5 minutes left. This is kicking range. So they should go up 24-3. It's what down was it? What down is it? This Packer drive is 5 plays, 58 yards. It's 1st and goal at the Chicago 7. With 5:20 left. There's too much time left. So with 5:20, you can't burn too much time. They're just playing football. Green Bay can kick or score. They'll probably score a touchdown. Vape is good, yep. I went full genocide on these fruit flies. Man, I was being killed by fruit flies up in here. Still a couple left. Still a couple left of these. Punt. The Rams punted. Arizona gets the ball on the 20-yard line. They need it. going on with this. Second and goal. Packer 3-yard run. Stop at the 4-yard. They need to get 4 yards. And that's a manufacturing job. I don't have a manufacturing job. Over an hour. How many hours did I broadcast today? 5? Counting the 1 o'clock show. Trey McBride catches another pass. Trey McBride might be the most exciting player in the league. He has 7 targets for 5 catches for 58 yards, 11-yard average with a long of 27 yards today. Trey McBride with his 27-yard reception is Pukanuku had the 32-yard reception. He's up there with a dangerous player. Trey McBride, best player on the Cardinals. Definitely all-star. Penalty on Chicago, infraction, 2 yards, and forced it half the distance to the goal because they're inside the 5. You are lit. I've waited all week for the football, and I'm getting the score. We got who intercepted Jacoby Brissett? Nate Landman. No touchdown. So it wasn't a pick 6. Nakua has game touchdown. Packers. I'm gonna win that game. I'm gonna win that game. Timeout. Rams. 5:38 left. They're just should be the last time the Cardinals get in the red zone. They're in the 18-yard line. Cardinal MVP. McBride is the best player on the team. University of Arizona alumni Marvin Lewis helped build that team. A lot of Marvin Lewis guys in the locker room. When you're a washed up Bengal, there's always a place on the Cardinals for you. Right now, they don't have any. Maybe that's their problem, you know. When they had Carson Palmer, everybody started believing. Even Kurt Warner was like, had to come watch. You'll see Joe Burrow playing for the Cards in the end of his career. Lamar Jackson playing for the Cardinals because he played for the Louisville Cardinals. Get your Cardinals confused. It's 4th down for the Cardinals. 4th and 10 at the LA 16. Should they push for push one shot for a touchdown or take 3 points? It doesn't matter what they do. This is a rare play in football where a team is down 35 in a red zone with 5:28 left. They have the obligation to put the points on the board. Not kicking is like, you should be fired. You have a chance to end a possession on 4th down with points, and Jacoby Brissett throws an incomplete pass. The Rams get the ball on the 16-yard line. 84 yards out with 5:16. I think they'll probably have the ball the whole time. And maybe even we could see the backups come in. And I'm missing out on that Chicago update. Green Bay has the ball, and they're up 28-21. Chicago choked it up. Open that. Honestly, the Packers are the lower seed. They're in a greater danger of missing the playoffs than the Bears. And it's better that the Packers do win this game. The Bears don't need to win this game. It's in Green Bay. The Bears doing the best they can. Come on. Nothing wants to load. I'll get my smoke alarm fixed tomorrow, I promise. I need my radio.
You're a coach chaser and need to draw up a plan. Or you're a fan in section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors. Make pet care stress-free with PetMeds, the official partner of the Golden State Warriors. As a trusted national online pharmacy for over 29 years, PetMeds is licensed in all 50 states to support your pet's wellness. We offer a comprehensive range of health solutions for every stage of life, from prescription medications to nutrition and supplements. Visit PetMeds.com and use promo code WARRIORS for 30% off your entire order. PetMeds, empowering you to help your pets live longer, healthier lives.
So, how's your research going?
Surprising! After I figured out the top-rated TVs in our price range, I went shopping for deals.
And who's the best?
It wasn't the internet, and it wasn't the warehouse club.
But
It was video only. They had better deals on the Samsung, LG, and the Sony TVs that got the highest scores.
better
Enjoy the Texans and Chiefs. We getting Warriors basketball already on the radio. We know who won these games. Rams. Trash time. Sleepy time. I'm gonna sleep good. Hey, potatoes.